Good day, Team Crypto. Welcome back to another news. Today, we've got quite a bit to go over, but first, we are going to start with goteamcrypto.com. This is our website. Go to YouTube, and you will see Team Crypto here with my news videos and anything else that we put on here, like Dave has some how to add Avalanche to MetaMask. You'll also find some affiliate link videos set up by Greg and some comical stuff where me and Derek do a little painting in our studio, which is in downtown Spartanburg, North Carolina. Today, the market cap of all crypto is sitting around 2.15 trillion with a T. Our 24-hour volume is 106 billion with a B. Our Bitcoin dominance is at 41%, and our Ethereum dominance is 19%. Our Ethereum gas fee is sitting around 67 Gwei. Let's see here. Bitcoin, guys, is at 45,994. Let's refresh it and see if we can get to 46. We did not, but we're still close. Ethereum is at 3,400. Binance coin is at 450 bucks. Solana sitting at 130. Terra Luna 117. Cardano 119. XRP, everybody loves XRP, sitting around 82 cents. Avalanche $93.77. Polkadot $22. Dogecoin 16 cents. Shiba Inu sitting at 2,643 Satoshis. Wrapped Bitcoin is at 46,000. Polygon, formerly known as Matic, is at 162. Crypto Coin 47 cents. Near Protocol $16.61. Litecoin's still up there. It just broke from being in the top 20. Now it's at number 21. Litecoin is sitting around $124. Cosmos, also known as Atom, is sitting around 30 bucks. Chainlink at $17. Uniswap $11.43. And Tron is at 7 cents. That is your crypto update. Let's check out the Fear and Greed Index, shall we? We are at 53, which is neutral. Yesterday, we were also at a neutral 52. But last week, we were at 56, which 56 is considered greedy. 53 is considered neutral. Last month, our extreme fear was at 22. So we are working our way from the extreme fear, and we are going towards greed, but we haven't quite made it there yet. Remember, extreme fear is where you really want to be picking up things, and extreme greed is when you really want to be letting go of a lot of the assets that are not your blue chip holder. So keep that in mind, guys. To start things off with, everyone, guys, is buying Bitcoin. The price being around $45,000 to $47,000 is turning out to be a great price. And the way we know this is large companies like MicroStrategy are buying. The more that they buy, now their average price was $30,000 for their 129,000 Bitcoins that they've actually purchased. Average cost, $30,000. With them purchasing more at around 45, 47,000, it's changing their average price and bringing it up higher. So they're being very particular with when to purchase, and just know that them purchasing at the cost that they're purchasing it at now should give us an indicator of where our safe bet is. Knowing that it should help us when it comes to purchasing our Bitcoin. MicroStrategy buys $190 million worth of Bitcoin. The company will now be holding 129,218 Bitcoin. Purchases took place between February 15th and April 4th. The Tyson's Corner, Virginia-based firm paid an average of $45,714 per Bitcoin. The cash used to purchase the Bitcoins likely stems from proceeds of MicroStrategy's recent $205 million loan from Silvergate Bank. An equity research analysis at BTIG told clients in a note on Thursday. MicroStrategy holds a total of 129,218 Bitcoin, valued at around $6 billion, which would be at the current price of $46,000 per Bitcoin. Michael Saylor has said on several occasions that the company plans to hold the Bitcoin long term and has no plans on selling it. The Bitcoin acquired across the 49-day period averages to 85 Bitcoin a day, which is up from the 20 Bitcoin a day that it acquired back in December and in January. In an earlier statement, the company indicated that it hadn't bought any Bitcoin in the first half of February. MicroStrategy shares fell much as 1% in early trading. So it seems that Mike has to be really careful here. When he purchases Bitcoin at a great price, his shares of MicroStrategy go up. But when he's not purchasing Bitcoin, it seems that his shares will fall a little bit when he's not purchasing it, which is interesting. Our goal here is to buy when Mike buys and hold. So you would sell when he sells, and he is not selling anytime soon. Great to know. Very interesting. And owning MicroStrategy stock right now is just as good as owning Bitcoin from my opinion. Up next, a little bit of Elon Musk news here. Bitcoin dipped to 45K. Dogecoin is up 5% on Elon Musk's Twitter news. So after failing to conquer 47,000, Bitcoin dipped by several $1,000s to around 45,000. Most altcoins sit rather calm today, with Dogecoin being the most impressive gainer. A 5% increase has pushed Doge to around 15 cents. But as of time of writing, Dogecoin is sitting around 16 cents, which is doing a little bit better. Most alternative coins claimed in the past few days after an enhanced volatility experienced last week. Ethereum, for example, had dropped to 3,300 at the point before the bulls came back to play and pushed it to a 3-month high above 3,500. Since then, Ethereum has remained around the level and sits above it now after a minor daily increase. Dogecoin is the most substantial gainer from the larger cap alts with a 5% increase. This comes after news broke that Elon Musk had acquired a 9.2% passive stake in Twitter, which somewhat surprisingly also pushed Doge's price higher yesterday. It doesn't seem too outlandish to me to think that people who buy Dogecoin are buying Dogecoin in representation of what Elon Musk is doing. Almost like if you want to help Elon Musk and his cause, then purchasing Dogecoin is a way of doing that. I know that's not how it is, but that is how it feels to me, is if you want to support, then you need to buy what he's buying or what he has already purchased. So if you want to get in with Elon, then you want to purchase Dogecoin, or now you want to purchase Twitter. And I'm hearing that SpaceX is planning on going public soon also, so that will also give you an opportunity to support Elon and what he's doing by being able to purchase SpaceX. So SpaceX, Twitter, Dogecoin, and you can even buy Bitcoin. Every one of those options is going to help support the cause. Up next, on a little crazy news, U.S. authorities are seizing Bitcoin, but this Bitcoin is a good seizure. The funds were allegedly gained by selling illicit goods, including stolen credentials. Federal prosecutors in South Florida seized $34 million in crypto from a man they allege was selling stolen credentials on the dark web, saying it was one of the country's largest confiscations of crypto. A resident of South Florida had brought in millions of dollars through over 100,000 sales of illicit items and stolen online account information, such as credentials for Netflix and Uber, on different dark web marketplaces, the U.S. Department of Justice said in a Monday statement. Authorities seized the assets under a civil forfeiture complaint, a court proceeding against the property rather than a person. This type of action doesn't require the subject to be convicted for the assets to be confiscated. The person was using a privacy mixer, also known as a tumbler, to obfuscate the transactions which violated money laundering statutes. The DOJ said police found several different wallets related to the activities. The privacy mixer was also used by Hydra Market, a now defunct Russian dark web marketplace that traded mainly drugs, German police said on Tuesday. Good. I am glad that this is coming to a point where if you're stealing and it's anything other than Bitcoin, then you can go after them. But when it was Bitcoin, you couldn't really go after them. Well, now all that's changing. Now you can't even get away with stealing Bitcoin because they're going to come get it. And I think that the other prospect of this is that if you could get away with the Bitcoin, all they have to do is mark the Bitcoin as bad. If they can tell all the exchanges that the Bitcoin that you're holding is used for illicit goods or for stolen items, then that Bitcoin can then be considered invalid. What you're holding turns into garbage instantly, and that may help with theft. You know, cell phones have been working on this for a long time to where if you find a cell phone laying on the ground and you pick it up and it's locked, then it becomes worthless to you because you can't use the cell phone that you just found laying on the ground. If you take it to a store to sell it, you'll also find out that the serial number of that phone is now on a lost or stolen list or has been marked as lost or stolen. So you can't even activate the phone that you found. You find a phone on the ground, it's locked, it's lost or stolen, it has zero value to you. What do? It's not worth stealing. And that's kind of where I think that they're going with this, is that if they can get these hackers to not be, it's so hard to kind of figure out how to say it, but I think you guys understand where I'm going with that, is that, why go for Bitcoin if all you're going to do is whatever you steal in Bitcoin becomes worthless in Bitcoin? I agree. I hope everything works out here. 34 million in Bitcoin is now going to be gone. Up next, Prime Block. Prime Block is a Bitcoin mining startup to go public via SPAC merger as the SEC targets SPAC deals. Another Bitcoin mining firm is going public and will be listed on the NASDAQ stock exchange. Prime Block reveals a SPAC merger with 10x Capital and the merger should be completed by the end of Q2 of 2022. Prime Block will join a number of mining operations that have already gone public. Companies such as Riot Blockchain and Marathon Digital Holdings are listed on NASDAQ. The deal with 10x Capital will bring Prime Block's overall validation, including debt, up to $1.25 billion. The company further explained during the SPAC merger announcement that it had secured $300 million in equity financing from the firm Cantor Fitzgerald and Company. Prime Block operates data centers in North America, and the website explains it has 1,000 petahash of hash rate. That equates to 0.6 of a Bitcoin's global hash rate today, and Prime Block details it has over 70 megawatts of capacity across the company's mining facilities. The mining operation offers hosting services, equipment, supply chain resources, logistics, and mining containers. Prime Block's fully integrated approach to mining and digital infrastructure is a critical advantage that ensures industry-leading deployment life cycle from planning to complete setup, the company's website explains. Following the merger, the company will be led by Prime Block's chief executive officer. Prime Block follows a slew of crypto firms that have gone public, and more specifically, firms that have leveraged a special purpose acquisition company firm. Firms like Grid, Apify, Circle, BitDeer, and CoinCheck have all utilized SPAC deals. However, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission recently revealed new draft reforms for SPAC disclosures. SPAC deals could face legal challenges if the proposals are enacted, and SPACs will have to disclose a lot more financial information concerning sponsors and bank check firms. The Securities and Exchange Commission is purposing rules intended to enhance investors' protections in initial public offerings by special purpose acquisition companies. The U.S. regulators' proposed rules document notes. So congratulations. We have been waiting on a lot of these companies to make it to become public, and it looks like it's happening little by little, step by step. We're getting there, and all I can say is please have patience. If you want to hold, this is the time to do it. Get in, hold on, and get ready for a ride. There's no time like the present. This is Prime Block's website. Very nice. This looks like pictures of the facility. They do hosting, equipment supply chain, logistics and shipping, and mining containers. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate all the support. Please like, subscribe, and leave any comments or questions in the box below. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day, wonderful morning, wonderful afternoon, and or evening. And that is all. See ya.